day our fellow citizens, our way of life, our very freedom came under attack in a series of deliberate and deadly terrorist acts. The victims were in airplanes or in their offices, secretaries, businessmen and women, military and federal workers, moms and dads, friends and neighbors. Thousands of lives were suddenly ended by evil. Thousands of lives were suddenly ended by evil.
I cannot imagine that it would stop without being completed.
There are many documentaries that examine the questions surrounding the events of 9/11. This film is different in the sense that it presents data that conclusively proves the official story to be a farce. Citizen Investigation Team is dedicated to actual on-site field research and has started this quest in Arlington, Virginia in order to shed some light on the details as they happen at the Pentagon. This investigation has uncovered a smoking gun showing beyond a reasonable doubt that the plane could not have toppled the light poles and caused the damage to the building as outlined in the Building Performance Report by the American Society of Civil Engineers. The evidence is based primarily on eyewitness accounts to the event. Visit our website at ThePENTaCON.com to view our thorough analysis of all details surrounding the Pentagon attack in the Researchers Edition of this film that includes many more eyewitness accounts and much more information. This smoking gun version will focus only on the specific accounts that ultimately prove the official story to be false. We also encourage you to look into the analysis of Flight 77's flight data recorder as presented by our brother organization, Pilots for 9/11 Truth, in their documentary, Pandora's Black Box, Chapters 1 and 2. Please visit their website at pilotsfor911truth.org. Most of the accounts we will present were filmed at what used to be the Citgo gas station, which is the closest building to the side of the Pentagon where the catastrophic event transpired. These witnesses had a better view of the final seconds of the flight path before the beginning of the physical damage than any other eyewitnesses. Their claim is quite simple. They all definitively placed the plane on the north side of the station. According to the official story, this would be impossible because of the direction of the toppled light poles and the physical damage to the building. It has been established definitively by all researchers and official reports that if the plane hit the building, it had to have flown on the south side of the station in a trajectory traveling from the southwest. There is zero room for error in this regard. Here is a clip from the 9/11 Commission showing an animation they provided officially demonstrating this.
The following is a time-lapse depiction of the flight path of American 77.
The ASCE report is also conclusive in this regard. The following images demonstrate this fact. This film will present on-the-record testimony from the eyewitnesses who were in the best position possible to determine the final moments of the flight path. All of their accounts corroborate each other, but contradict the official reports and the physical damage 100%. Many of you may be thinking, but eyewitnesses are unreliable. Although this may be the case in many scenarios, there are quite a few things that make this testimony particularly credible and strong. 1. The high level of corroboration from independent accounts. We will present 4 separate accounts, all corroborating each other while not being contradicted by a single other witness in the entire investigative body of evidence. 2. The simple right or left nature of their claim. The only thing they have to recall is what side of the building the plane flew. 3. The perfect vantage point. No other witnesses were in a better position to tell on what side of the station the plane flew than the witnesses that were on the station's property. 4. The high level of credibility of the witnesses themselves. 2 of the 4 are Pentagon police officers. 5. The fact that their testimony was filmed on location. This leaves zero room for misinterpretation of their claims, as they are able to reenact their experience for the camera. 6. The extreme magnitude of the event being something that is virtually impossible to forget. Number 6 is an important one. Ask yourself where you were on 9/11. Virtually everyone remembers in detail where they were, what they did, and how they felt on that day. Now imagine you were on the Citgo gas station property, just tens of feet away from the plane with a perfect view of the Pentagon. Does it seem feasible that you could be completely mistaken as to what side of the station the plane flew? Regardless of how you answer that question, none of the witnesses we spoke with believe there is a remote possibility they could be mistaken in this regard. Of the 4 witnesses we will present, 3 were on or right near the Citgo gas station property. The 4th is Edward Pake, an auto mechanic that was up the street at his shop on Columbia Pike, just in front of the Sheraton Hotel. Although Edward did not have a view of the Pentagon, he got a great view of the plane and places it as having crossed over to the north side of Columbia Pike just before passing over the Navy Annex. This is where the flight path seriously diverges from the official story, which requires the plane to remain on the south side of Columbia Pike at all times. Here's what Edward had to say.
Was it straight up Columbia Pike or more towards 395? Oh, okay. So not straight up Columbia Pike, more over the. I see.
Coming from this way.
And
then at the time inside I saw the big, looks like a big black wing.
Black wings?
Yeah, kind of very lower. Looks like almost hit my head. So oops.
Oh.
I just headed to this way.
How high was the plane when it was in front of you?
I almost hit. I thought at the time as an airplane hit my kind of roof, my roof. My building's roof hit this roof. That much lower.
It seemed like it almost hit these roofs over here.
Yeah.
So we saw it fly. It was coming from like
this way, coming from there to this way.
Okay.
And then at the time, feeling it looks like almost hit my roof. That much lower. You know the airplane's body side here, and then the wing. This one, I saw the only one. The kind of the body side over the building, and the wing is this way.
Oh, so you're saying the body was over the building?
Yeah, this way.
Oh.
Little over here.
Oh, okay. So the wings were over here.
The wing is here.
Everything was on this side of the road then?
Yeah.
This side of Columbia Pike?
Yeah, Columbia Pike. So wing is the body, the stand over body here.
Okay. Body's there, okay.
And the wing is the right wing is this way.
Maybe over the road?
Over the road.
Oh, okay.
That's the direction.
I see. And so you're saying it was just barely over the buildings. That's how high it was?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. what I want you to do here is draw on these pictures the way that you saw the plane come. Okay, here's these two pictures. Hold this for a second, I'll hold this. And so you can see, there's your shot here. Yeah, there's the shot. So if you can draw for me, basically, you know, if you saw the plane come over here or over here,
Okay.
basically
here.
where you saw the plane.
So see like this, the Columbia Pike, this one, and then yeah, airplane is see,
Okay.
yeah, we cross this street, but little this way, not this way.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, coming this way.
Oh, okay.
See,
Yeah.
and then you put it right there.
Yes.
Not this side.
Correct. Correct.
So that's why the direction. If I say like that, hope cannot hit the Pentagon. Okay? This side.
Well, you know, it could have gone this way or maybe turned. I don't know. But you saw the plane.
This one, I saw the inside here, and then airplane is coming this way.
Okay. And
Next one
yeah,
is
next picture.
your next picture. Okay.
From what you gathered, because obviously you couldn't see the Navy annex.
Yeah. So looks like the my shot here. See, looks like my shot here. Yeah.
Right. Go ahead, draw it just like you did your last. Okay.
That's why I saw the oh my god. Hit the roof to Navy Annex building.
Right.
And so I said, yeah, big problem is that maybe hit the Navy Annex. There's a loud noise. That's why I was running out, and then I look at the Navy Annex building. It's not.
It wasn't touched.